Hi there, I'm Rich. Today I want to show you an amazing MIT-inspired design that over 7,000 homeowners today across the country are using to cut their overpriced power bills while keeping their lights on at all times. It all started back in 2012 when MIT came up with something that could have and maybe even should have revolutionized the solar power industry, making solar electricity available for each and every one of us, dropping the price per kilowatt hour by up to 10 times, making themselves 100% efficient so you can get the power out of the same base surface. The original MIT design has literally been forgotten for almost 7 years for unknown reasons. As you already know, energy bills keep going up all the time. Yeah, it's easy to think that's accidental or it's just inflation, or maybe it's supply and demand. All the excuses they normally give us. But I'm just not so sure. With all the technology that exists in Silicon Valley, why isn't some of it going to making our power bills more affordable? I'll tell you why. Because the Silicon Valley fat cats are working in cahoots with the power companies. Let me ask you this. Why are those same Silicon Valley fat cats using solar energy for their own power, saving themselves money, but not spreading those secrets around to you and I? Oh, there's solar power. But it's owned by the same power companies that are already charging us an arm and a leg. So they charge us an arm and a leg for the solar power while receiving handouts for the government to build solar power plants. If we knew the things that they are doing and how to do them for ourselves, it could save us up to 60% a month, every single month, making our power bills affordable. But of course, if they did that, they couldn't keep padding their pockets with our money. Between the money-hungry power companies who have us over a barrel and government regulations that jack up the prices higher and higher, it's getting harder and harder to pay for even our basic energy needs. Remember the February freeze? Yeah, well, we pay a small fortune for electrical power and can't even count on it when we need it the most. We need a game changer. We need some sort of technology that is going to save our bank accounts while ensuring that we have power available to us all the time. With a little bit of luck, I ran across a guy named Brian. He's an amazing guy with a spin-off built on the original game changer from MIT. He calls this thing the solar switch, virtually an endless, self-sustained power source, a switch for tapping into the sunlight that's beating down on us all the time and giving us unlimited electrical power. So let me show you how well this works. So I've taken my solar switch and connected it through a solar charge controller to a battery. And then I've got a power inverter here so I can pull the power off and make use of it. But still, it's the switch that's providing all the power. All I'm doing is storing it here. So we plug that in, bingo, we've got lights. But lights are easy. Lights don't draw a lot of power, especially these modern lights we've got these days. How about something a little more beefy? Here's a hammer drill. And plug that in and runs the hammer drill just fine. Let's go a little more. Here's a circular saw. That's drawing about 12 amps of power. By the way, 12 amps is a lot more than your fridge is going to draw. I can plug that in and bingo. Now I've got enough power here that last year during the freeze, I was able to power my refrigerator and some lights in my house, all while everyone else was basically in the dark. And it's all coming power from the sun that we're capturing by the efficient use of solar panels. The system is basically a 6-foot tall solar panel array that can be placed anywhere. I've got it in my backyard right now. It's highly versatile and highly portable. You can cut your power bill while serving as a much-needed backup generator for emergency situations. Mine was a real blessing this past winter. Remember the February freeze? My neighbors were out of power, but I had power. I was able to power my fridge, some lights, even use my computer. And best of all, this design works with no gasoline, no smoke, no noise to bother the neighbors, and none of the other hassles that come from a traditional gasoline generator. It's cheap, easy to build, and easy to use. It's simply amazing. Over 7,000 homeowners across the U.S. alone are enjoying the benefits that come with this cool device. And the best thing is that you can have your own solar switch system up and operating, say, by the end of the day. So you too will be able to shave money off those ever-lingering electric bills, whether you hook it to the house, power shed, or do like I do and use it for power in your garage. This thing will save you cash and keep you and your family safe just by being around. You'll learn the exact secrets about how to set up solar panels so that they deliver up to 10 times the output of most of those traditional systems put up on the roof, while taking up just 5% of the space, and it's really at a fraction of the cost. So please stick with me for the next 5 minutes, and my friend Brian's going to come and let you in on all the hushed up details about how this money-saving marvel and how it all began. And how getting shot, literally getting shot, during a blackout robbery drove him to adapt these amazing designs and make them work, tapping into an unlimited supply of electricity with just 10 square feet of solar panels in his own backyard.